Hi, I'm Lauren Fix, the car coach, and welcome to another episode. Today we have a very fun car. It is the 2017 Audi A3. Now this has some great design. You're looking at this car, it now looks like the rest of the family. With the front grille, the new headlights, they're LED on the A3. Same thing with the tail lights. It's got all the details that you would see on some of the other Audi products. Now this car is powered with a 2-liter turbo with 292 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. I think the best thing to do is let's take this for a drive. Let's check out the brakes, the handling, everything about the technology, and we'll also take a look at its value. Come ride with me. Inside the new Audi S3, and I've got my glasses on because we're in bright and sunny Raleigh, Durham driving around, which is kind of a cool area. Very artsy, very Austin kind of vibe. Cool places like cool gene making places, coffee roasters, where it used to be like tobacco and wood and heavy industry. It's kind of interesting. But the vehicle itself, my initial reaction is really impressive brakes. I mean, whether we've been driving all day, so this is the latter part of my day, great brakes. When you step on the brakes, they are there, no question. Responsiveness is excellent in any mode, whether it's sport mode, automatic, or dynamic, or individual, which you can set up however you want. When you purchase a vehicle like an Audi S3, it's more than brakes, it's more than responsiveness to the accelerator pedal and handling. It's the whole package. It has to have the safety, it has to have the handling, it's got to have the tech. It's got to have all of that. And in this case, I think you're getting a lot of value for your money, which is pretty typical of Audi, which is why they've had such great success over the last few years. I have to disclose I own an Audi RS5, so I have very high standards when it comes to Audi. First off, braking is great. The handling is nice and tight and specific. So when you tell it you're making a right turn and you decide to put some power into it, which we're going to do here. Here it's got some get up and go. I really like this vehicle. First off, seating comfort, number one. Lumbar support, both sides. Double thumbs up for Audi for paying attention, because some of their competition, they don't always have lumbar on both sides. So it depends what trim level you have. So that's double thumbs up on that. One thing I'm surprised, and this is maybe a negative to me, is it a deal breaker? No. But one of the things that is a problem, I think, if you're buying a vehicle like this, is power seats. Maybe you're adjusting it on a regular basis. So these are one of the things I always tell people, make sure that seating comfort is right for you. So I think they get high marks on that. The seats are very supportive, they're comfortable, they're cool looking. Take a look at these seats. All the headrest is integrated, and it's got the diamond pattern, and of course the S logo embossed. Visibility is next. Now for me, the front visibility is excellent. Good mirrors that are completely adjustable. The rear visibility is not as bad as some vehicles in this category. So I give it high marks for visibility. You can see out the back right in here. It's pretty big glass. And the nice thing about this car is it makes you feel that you can look where you're going. One of the other things that I really like about this vehicle is the safety, because that's a big factor when you're purchasing a vehicle like this. But my rule of thumb is, once you own German, you will never drive anything but German. And I told my kids that. My daughter learned how to drive on an A4 2007. My son drives a Mini Cooper. So I told them, and they're right, they'll drive anything. But once you drive German, you gotta kind of own German. It's really hard to change, and it is a benchmark for the Japanese, for the Koreans, for the domestics. Everybody kind of looks at what are the Germans doing. So from a tech standpoint, the coolest, the virtual cockpit. This is really cool. It is the virtual cockpit. Now what you can do with the view is you can make the center, the speedometer, the left side, this is a new sport mode, the navigation, and the right side, whatever information you want. You can change the view, bring them down low. That's kind of cool. Okay, if you can go to the next step, you can put your media in there if you want. You can change your audio system, and then of course you can put fuel consumption in. Again, hit the view, different view perspectives depending upon what you're looking for. We're driving around Raleigh, Durham. It's great roads, and it gives us a chance to kind of see what this car is capable of. And thank goodness the police officers have not been on us, because we were being a little lead-footed. But this vehicle does have really great response. I give it a 9 out of 10. Why not a 10 out of 10, you might ask? Well, the reason you're not getting a 10 out of 10 is because I think that a vehicle like this could use just a little bit more horsepower. Well, I have to say, overall, this is a very impressive car. There's a lot of detail on this car that I really like. The flat bottom steering wheel, the new 19-inch wheels, the optional red calipers, which I think are really sweet. The technology in this car, that virtual cockpit, especially with that second adjustability, really give that a double thumbs up. Thank you for having lumbar on both sides, Audi. Somebody's finally listening to me on that. Great legroom in the back. Overall, tons and tons of standard vehicle goodies and things that we want in our car, all for a price point starting in that $40,000 range. And it always depends on how you load it up. This vehicle's got a lot of options. It's loaded at $51,000, but again, I always say don't pay retail. My test drive got about 26 miles to the gallon, and we were driving pretty aggressively. They were saying 24 as a combined, so that was also better than expected. Overall, the design, the style, the technology, and the value, I think, is really great on the Audi S3. Now, if you want to see more of our reviews and some other vehicles we've done, including our RS5 to RS7 comparison and some other vehicles that we've test driven, you can go to my website at laurenfix.com. Make sure to subscribe, hit that subscribe button that's up there, that one that's flashing, yeah, that one up there. Also make sure to like this video, comment please, and share. We love your comments. Also sign up for our His Turn, Her Turn Facebook page. My co-host Paul Brining isn't with me today, but I really do appreciate your subscriptions, and they're just growing, and we can't thank you enough. Follow me on social media at LaurenFix, and of course, sign up for that free newsletter at laurenfix.com.